And to be honest, I have learned much more in that course than what I have learned in my degrees. And I will always feel that that's the best investment I have done so far. I'm quite happy with it. Not all, but 50 to 60% questions were from there, what was already told to us. I was quite well prepared. What was not, they were, I can say that they were indirectly covered, if not directly covered.
Hello, Gunjan. Congratulations on getting the campaign manager offer at I-PAC. For our
Thank
audience,
you. Yeah,
can you briefly introduce yourself and share your background?
sure. My name is Gunjan. I have done my graduation in philosophy from Lady Ram College, Delhi University, and master's in sustainable development practice from Terry School of Advanced Studies. And I have interned with CAW and worked as a consultant with International Institute for Sustainable Development in the domain of clean cooking. And I've worked with cKinetics in the domain of carbon markets. That's briefly about me.
Okay, that's great. That's fantastic. Now, can you also share what inspired you to join our Applied Public Policy Lab program?
I had before interacted with you and Akshat, and I got to know about this platform. And when I saw the course curriculum, I found it to be quite holistic and quite practical. And to be honest, I have learned much more in that course than what I have learned in my degrees. And I will always feel that that's the best investment I have done so far. I'm quite happy with it.
Okay, thanks for sharing this. And in the past, you got into a public policy role at cKinetics, and very
Hmm.
recently you got into this campaign manager role at I-PAC. So, how has Rebounce supported you in this overall journey?
Uh, Rebounds has supported me a lot at the course which helped me to understand different domains of public policy and develop me different kind of skill set. And the guidance I got through which I have developed some sort of interest in the political consultancy domain. And basically also the awareness of political consultancy through the course only.
Okay, that's fantastic. And can you also walk us through the overall application process at I-PAC?
Yeah, sure. I applied through LinkedIn. And first there was a CV shortlist. Post that there was one HR screening round. And after that there was first round of interview. And once you clear that, you get one assignment. And after the assignment round, there is second round of interview. So there are two round of interviews and one assignment round. And after that, you clear it, then you get the offer.
Okay, that's fantastic. And can you also deep dive into what is asked in the interview? So, what all does the interview typically covers?
All right. Interview mostly cover about the introduction, and it was only about case study based. What will you do to increase the voter turnout? And what is your understanding? Like one question which was asked to me, which I remember, is about education. And if like number of literate voters are higher, what would be the impact on the elections? Secondly, if the number of voter turnout increase, what would be the impact on the election? What do I think? And since I am from like Delhi NCR region, I was asked particularly about the Delhi elections, what factors I feel that led to the fall of Aam Aadmi Party and what other things are there. And basic understanding who is the MLA and MP of my constituency of my region. That was basically what was asked. And what will you do in case you are sent to an MLA MP and he does not cooperate with you? How will you react to that situation? How will you manage a team? What are your basic skill set? And around the CV, that was basically what was asked.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. And can you also share how the take home assignment support from Rebounds helped you to convert this opportunity at I-PAC?
I think that has played a major role because it was a presentation which I have made describing about the Bihar elections. So the input which I got that helped me improvise my presentation a lot, and it actually helped me understand how to think, strategically think, and what is the expectation, and based on that, how to not just make my presentation, but how to also prepare for the interview. What are the factors which can be considered? That I think has played the key role in the selection.
Okay, all right. Glad that you found that valuable.
Yeah.
And in what ways did the interview preparation support from Rebounds help you again convert this opportunity at I-PAC?
I got a lot of feedback on what kind of questions could be asked, and some were like prepare about my constituency, what are the basic challenges and everything. And I would say that not all, but 50 to 60% questions were from there what was already told to us. I was quite well prepared. And what was not, they were, I can say that they were indirectly covered, if not directly covered, from what I have received the feedback. So I was quite confident. And I know that in the limited time, I am prepared. I know the range and what I can prepare, and I was quite confident about that.
Great, that's fantastic. Glad to know this. Yes, till now we have actually helped a lot of candidates get into
Okay.
political consulting, and we are glad that no, candidates from Rebounds are almost in all the top political consulting firms. Be it Nation with Namo, we have 4 candidates there. Varahi Analytics, 2 candidates. Inclusive Minds, again a couple of candidates, and I-PAC U. And in fact, I also worked with Nation with Namo in its leadership role in the past, so we typically know what their expectations are.
Yeah.
So, okay, fantastic. Uh, Finally, to wrap up,
Mhm.
can you define your overall experience with Rebounds in one word?
I would say that it's have been very enriching. I have learned a lot of things, not just from the course in terms of coursework and developing my skill set, but also understanding the market and how things work, which I think are quite important. Once you understand the market and role, you are better able to target things. Preparation is endless, but targeted preparation is something which will help you like get results, which I think I have this has helped me a lot.
Great, excellent. Yes, we always say that unless you know your destination, you are just shooting in the dark.
Yeah.
That's very important. Okay, great, fantastic. Glad to know about your experience, Gunjan. And we wish you all the very best. We look forward to support this journey.